Hi everyone, good evening. If we could please find a seat here in the next minute or so. We have a special guest here to my right. You may have seen him around the city. And just a couple of housekeeping notes here. We have the restrooms outside, back how you guys came in. They're located on the second level, also on the first floor as well. And then just a note for everybody, we're really fortunate to have our technology and innovation department here. And so we will be live streaming the event to make sure that everybody throughout the city is able to, celebrate with you guys and all your accomplishments after finishing up the culmination, or for the culmination of the workshops. So here, see everybody's finding their seats, please. All right, thank you. Let's give them 30 seconds to wrap up the... All right, so very quickly, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to be here today. I know it's a special moment for our business owners, right, that went through these workshops here at the Level Up Business Program. We're very excited to be here and celebrate you guys. We have a lot of special guests here to help celebrate with you. And I will have to say from my perspective, my part of being staff of the Economic Development Department, it was really great to go out there with you guys in BizCare and to meet with every one of you and take photos with that big check. You might remember it. I know a few of you guys tried to take it at the time, but we had to tell you that it was not live. You couldn't take this one. But I know that Julio and the BizCare team handed those the live real checks for you guys today. So congratulations on that. Really, that's a huge accomplishment. One more note about the program. We got to hang out with you guys and listen to your stories of being an entrepreneur and a business owners here in Long Beach. And we know that grant money is going to be helpful. But one of the things we learned and we heard over and over again was the value of the knowledge that was shared throughout those workshops, right? When it comes to social media, using AI, looking at your financials, profit and loss sheets, some of that we know can be a little tedious and not the most exciting, but now you know how important that is to run an efficient business and to make sure that you're heading in the right direction. So we're really proud of you for sticking with us through the whole workshop, through all those weeks, and meeting with your mentors, developing the materials that you needed. And the last thing I'll say, a lot of our team members, we've owned businesses, our families, our cousins, our uncles, our own parents have businesses. So seeing you guys here really, for our team just really hits us, where it counts in the heart and in the mind. And we just want to see you succeed. Don't forget that this is just the beginning. So with that being said, I'll pass it over to our Mayor Rex Richardson to say a few words. Thank you, Mayor.
All right. Level Up Long Beach. Congratulations to all of you. You made it. Congratulations. What a great turnout this is. I saw the social media. I was hearing from all the council members who went out, visited your businesses with that big check. And then I wondered if you guys would show up today if you already had your checks. Looks like they held on to the checks to make sure we had a good turnout. Good job, Julian and Bo in economic development. See, that's called working your business plan. He's making sure he's thinking through contingencies there. I wanted to just be here to thank and recognize all of you. I know many of you. I've been to your businesses. I'm proud of you. And that is not my voice. I know it's on the parking structures, but that's not my voice here. But the idea for this came when I initially became mayor. The first few weeks, we said, let's go out and talk to 100 businesses in 100 days. So we did this 100 businesses in 100 days tour. And as we talked to one, then we talked to another, it ended up becoming 270 businesses in 100 days. And some of you, I recognize some of you might have been there. Raise your hand if you were at, I think I saw some folks, some Bixby Knolls folks that were there. That's right, I see you. That were there when we were having these sessions. And what I noticed was that we were receiving the same questions, no matter what part of town you're from, north, south, east, west, central, the same questions. And a lot of it was about how you tap into the resources the city has. And I found myself saying, we have a resource for that. We have an answer for that. You know what? We have a program for that. We have a grant for that. We have a loan for that. And so we came back and we talked to Bo, we talked to the team and said, I think we need to get folks in one place and explain all the programs that we have, because not everything works for everyone, but I bet we have something for everyone, right? And so we wondered, how do we get their captive audience? It doesn't take a long time to do these workshops, but how do you make it their wow? Because these are business owners. They're busy. Many of them are running the businesses themselves, and you need to make it worth their time. And so we went to the budget. and we allocated some resources, we also said we needed a name for the program that was catchy. Sounds like HGTV. I watch HGTV. So we called it Level Up Long Beach Extreme Small Business Makeover. And I think we nailed it. So between the resources, the grant, the $10,000, and for some of you, the $5,000, and the name, I think we nailed it, because this is, I believe, the third cohort successfully. Bo, is this 3? This is the second? Okay, we funded the third already. Okay, maybe we made an announcement too early. But, you know, this is a great group of folks who now are receiving these resources, and I hope that the programs and what we have to offer you have been helpful to you. We also received a great, overwhelming support from our broader business community. The Chamber of Commerce offered a free membership. Marketing support from our Visit Long Beach Tourism Bureau. You know, opportunities to connect with the broader opportunities that are coming into town, like the concerts, the events, the upcoming amphitheater, the Olympics. All of those will be opportunities for contracting, opportunities for procurement, opportunities to market to tourists to come to your businesses, or to your restaurants, your retail, and connect with Long Beach. And that's what it's really about, making sure that we show up however we can, how best we can for small businesses. But now it's time for you to do your part. We encourage you to go out and be a leader amongst small businesses. Let them know when they're having challenges. We have an economic development department. We have a small business development center in the city. We have a tourism bureau. We probably have a solution for your challenges, but not if it's too late. If it's too late, I'm going to learn about it on social media, because someone's going to blame me. It's just how it works. As a mayor, you get about 100% of the blame of anything that goes bad in the city, and only about 25% of the credit. So any of you math whizzes, we got to work 4 times as hard, right, to make sure we get it right and actually put points on the board in the city. But that's what this is about. We need you to go out, spread the news, spread the word. If there are other businesses, if they thrive, you thrive, right? We want to create synergy and make sure all your business corridors are doing what they need to do. So we need you to go out and spread the word that the city of Long Beach is here. We want to help you. We're not successful without you. And we want to make sure we have a city where all of our businesses thrive. So I want to thank all of you for being here. Look, all right, let's just see how many people here are the business owners themselves. Let's hear it for the business owners. How many of you are family members of business owners? Congratulations to the family members. I see you, mom and kids and all of you. How many people here from, let's say, North Long Beach? Any North Long Beach here? North, considering north of the 405. North side, uptown. Uptown is everything north of the 405, all right? What about the west side? Anybody on the west side? West side in the house, I see you. What about, wait, don't you work for Councilmember Duggan? And you got a business? You double dipping? All right, okay, all right. What about, oh, you just from the west side. All right, he didn't get a check, y'all. He didn't get a check. What about downtown? Any downtown in the house? Downtown in the house. What about Central Long Beach? Any Central Long Beach in the house? I see you. What about East Long Beach? Any East Long Beach in the house? It's a couple of y'all. All right. How many of y'all have good food that I can eat? All right, so let's make sure we connect so I can come by and have this conversation again. Thank you all. Congratulations, and we'll pass it back to Julian. Thank you.
All right, so now what we'll do is we're gonna ask the recipients, the Level Up Small Boot Camp recipients, to come over here and take a class picture with the mayor and then our economic development leadership team. So if you could please make your way over here, and then at this point we'll move these a little over to the side. Right here. We're talking Should I turn the photo? All right, man, we gotta get you in there. All right, now I'll ask you guys to make your way back to your tables, and we'll continue with the program. And we'll make sure everybody gets a copy of the pictures as well. Don't worry. All right, next up for you, we have another very special guest, part of the first cohort of the Level Up Small Business Boot Camp, and his name is Douglas, and he is here from the Musical Theater West Company, and he wants to talk to you guys about his experience as the first part of the first cohort and kind of what he took away during it. So with that being said, please welcome Douglas, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Julian. I appreciate it. They said I had about 45 minutes to fill here, so Oh, 425. Okay, got it. Okay, we'll get that taken care of. Anyways, thank you so very much. And I just want to welcome you to a great alumni of the Level Up Long Beach group. I was part of the first inaugural session that happened last year. And it is just an eye-opening experience. I think I talked to so many of you this morning, or earlier this evening, about how you experienced it and how great it was to experience the things that were going on. I know one of the things that opened my eyes was the marketing department and all of the exposure that provided to us. It was amazing. But the other one I think I talked to Tina about. Where's Tina? Is she around there still? Okay, Tina was talking about the the CEO training and stuff like that. It was just amazing what we went through. But it was a great experience. Did you all have a good time doing the experience? Yeah, okay, very good. I felt last year as we came to the culmination event, I felt like a high school student because I didn't know if I had passed or not. And it was when they gave us that wonderful check that I realized, oh, I did it. We survived, it worked. But it was a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it. And please know that these guys don't shut down after tonight. They are there for you. I've been calling Bo and I've been calling Julian and even Rex just to make sure, hey, I need something. What can I do? How do I do this? And they are always so open and ready to help. So please don't shut that door. Keep the resources open and make the best of it. I know that we were able to use the grant that we got to build our education outreach department where we're introducing more kids to theater in Long Beach. That's by bringing them in for free. We bus them into the Cal State Long Beach CPAC, the Carpenter Performing Arts Center, and we give them a special afternoon of one of the shows we do. And it is so amazing to see their eyes widen as they walk into the theater and the lights go down in the theater and they are just rapt for the whole time. And we are just exposing theater to these young audience members and making theater lovers of them, and it's thanks to Level Up Long Beach that we were able to do a great part of that. So I wanted to thank Mayor Rex Richardson, Bo, and Julian, and the entire crew of Level Up Long Beach and the BizCare team. They're fantastic, they're great resource people to help, and they are there to help us. And I look forward to next year's group of Level Up Long Beach recipients, and I hope you guys have a great year with this grant. Thank you so very much for listening, and I appreciate your time. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Douglas, for those kind words. So kind of going off of something that he said is, and the mayor said it too, alluded to it as well. So, you guys have all this information now, right? You can use it for your own personal growth in your businesses. But the next best thing you can also do with that is share it with with all the other business owners that you know, right? I encourage you guys to not think, I think oftentimes when it comes to business, we think very zero sum. But in reality, the true strength really relies in us as a community, as a community of entrepreneurs, of business owners, to help each other out, because that is how we create a resilient Long Beach, a very strong Long Beach, right? So please, I encourage you to really share all that information and knowledge that you've done with your colleagues and your families, people that are interested in being entrepreneurs, because I believe that everybody has an entrepreneurial spirit. It's just helping to unlock that. And now you're powerful in that way. You can share what you've learned throughout all this weeks. Maybe not the check, right? But or you can if you want, but definitely that knowledge, right? Because that's where the true value is. And you've said that over and over through all these weeks that we've been hanging out with you guys. So please keep that in mind. With that being said, talking about being good leaders and everything, I will introduce to you Mr. Bo Martinez, our Economic Development Director, to say a few words. Thank you, Bo.
All right, let's give it up for Julian and the business development team. They did a great job of not only managing the program, but also working in partnership with each and every one of you. And so when I think about small business here in the city of Long Beach, and I can say that the mayor and city council definitely champion it. So small business is big business in the city of Long Beach, and you guys are what makes our community special. You're the businesses that make our commercial corridors authentic. You are the businesses that make our city activated. You are the businesses that really make Long Beach special. And when you think about our city, we don't have a regional mall with national retailers in our city. What we have is unique, small, cool, authentic businesses along each and every one of our commercial corridors throughout the city and downtown and along our waterfront. And that's what makes our community special. If you ask Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Zers, the different generations, they want cool, they want unique, they want authentic, and that's what you bring to the table. Before I came to city government, I was a small business owner. So I know all the challenges, the number of hours, it's actually countless hours that you put into your business, the challenges that you face, I mean, you're wearing all the different hats. How many of you are CEOs of your company? Raise your hand. All right. How many of you are chief marketing officers for your company? Raise your hand. All right. How many of you are the chief accountants of your business? Raise your hand. I mean, you wear all the hats, right? You're also, the chief salesperson. And so by creating this program, we wanted to give you an opportunity to share in all the great resources that we offer, not only as a city, but also all our great partners that help us make it work. Because at the end of the day, we really want to see you grow, prosper, and succeed in the city of Long Beach. We want you to tell your friends, your family, visitors, people that live here in the city, to come and visit my retail, come and visit my restaurant, buy local, because you know what? That's what really counts. And so when I think about what we do here in Long Beach, I think, one of the things I always say when I talk to the staff, I want you to all think, I tell my staff, you work for a city. We may be looked at as bureaucrats, but as an economic developer, as a city builder, I want you to think like an entrepreneur. I want you to be that bridge between the public sector and the private sector. I want you to be able to bring these two groups together so that way we all can succeed. Because I believe with this background here, a rising tide raises all boats, and that's what we're doing here tonight. And so in the end, I just want to thank all our partners that worked with us during this program. I want to thank the Long Beach Area Chamber of Commerce. Where's the chamber? Raise your hand. I know they're in the house. I want to thank Samantha and Visit Long Beach because they're rock stars on the social media marketing. I heard that was like one of the best sessions. I actually went to it. It was cool. It was unique. And I heard a lot of the different stories like, hey, not only do I have a bricks and mortar store, but now I want to level it up on the Internet of Things. And so not only could you make sales at your bricks and mortar, but you can also make sales online. And that's important. How do you market that as an opportunity? I also want to thank the Small Business Development Center. I see Brad in here. He's a powerhouse. Where's Brad? So if you need anything business planning, if you need to learn how to scale up, you need access to capital, you have some challenges with HR, Brad's your guy, SBDC. I also see SCORE in the house. Where's my SCORE reps here? Raise your hand. All right, SCORE. Thank you again. I mean, we're talking executives who've been in your seat, who've been in your chair, have addressed challenges, addressed opportunities, and helped. They've not only grown companies, now they're sharing all their experiences and background with you so you can succeed. I also want to thank our mayor, and I also want to thank our city council because they are the visionaries. They are the champions for our small business community. And by them providing the investment into you is only going to make you succeed and grow even more. And so, again, I just want to thank each and every one of you. You guys are the second cohort. We have our first cohort. I hear that. I think if someone in the first cohort or second cohort is going to host something at their pub, I think we all should. Oh, there we are, right there, the pub, right? Yes. Yes, I think we should all continue to come together every year, and it doesn't stop here. You all can mentor each other, you can talk to each other, you can build off what you've learned here and build off what you're doing to succeed as a business, and I think this is not the end, it's just the start of something special. We are family, and I just want to thank you for each and every one of you for investing in Long Beach and believing in our program, believing in the city, and believing in partnerships for success. Again, thank you.
All right, and then I forgot to thank a couple of people as well. So we have a few commissioners here from the Economic Development Commission. So just a little bit of information on the Economic Development Commission. Is there a group of entrepreneurs, policy experts, basically just people that are really invested in Long Beach and making sure that they're giving their time and coordinating with all the stakeholders to see people like you succeed. You and your families and of course your businesses. So here we have tonight Commissioner Nautica is joining us as well from the Economic Development Commission, as well as I saw our chair, Vivian. Oh, there she is, our chair in the back. Thank you, Chair, for being here. And then Commissioner Sandoval as well over there. So thank you three for being here today and helping celebrate everybody here as well. With that being said, we will now do our photo ops. So what we'll do is we'll call out each of the businesses, and then we'll ask you to come here and take a little quick picture with Bo and myself, and then we'll do some good hangout after that. And then Courtney will make sure that we stay organized and everybody comes in an orderly fashion.
All right, so we're going to be taking some photos over here if you guys don't mind budging for us, but you'll be called back up for the photo. This is too tall for me. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to call you guys up. If you can come on over. Do we have the big check? Okay, we're getting the big check ready. We want to make sure we get a photo with everybody who's here.
And you're all probably wondering why aren't we using this beautiful backdrop of the waterfront? It's because we wouldn't show up in the picture. We would just get the waterfront.
You'd be a black blob. We tested it, unfortunately. We want to see your beautiful faces. Okay, are we ready? So I'm going to call you out, and if you could just make your way over, and we'll take a quick shot, and we'll try to keep this moving so you all can enjoy the food and the drinks and each other's company after that. Okay, if we could have Andrade's Notary and Tax Service. Come on up. Yeah, give her a round of applause. Next up, California Locksmith Company. Is California Locksmith here? Yeah. All right, great. Come on over. After that is Coffee Parlor. No? Okay. No coffee parlor tonight. Confidential Coffee. Oh, and we have a birthday. Happy birthday. El Paisa is next up. El Paisa in the house? All right, round of applause for El Paisa. Next up, Elation's Extension Lounge and Hair Collection. Encore Awards. All right, Dieseltronics. Next is Dreamy Vegan. Where are you, Dreamy Vegan? Oh, there you are. Next is Firm Hands Incorporated. Firm Hands. Yeah. And then we have Holistic Sports Acupuncture. Next is Inky Dreams Tattoo. And then we have La Guanaquita. Next up, Lash, Brow, and Beyond. Long Beach Kickboxing. Next is Nueva Imagen Beauty Salon. And then Pastana's Beauty Salon. Next is PBS Pub & Co., who has promised to host a reunion. So we're going to hit you up for that one. Next is Prozix LLC. Then we have San Juditas Religious Articles. Next up is the Bedpost. Then we have the Muse Academy. Next is Toxic Toast Records. No? No Toxic Toast? Okay. Last up is Vargas Marble. All right. Congratulations again to all of our awardees. Let's give you all a big round of applause. All right, Julian, any last words?
All right, so any last words? I think we need to give the last word to the businesses here today. And so I'm going to look for a couple of volunteers to come up and tell us about one takeaway that you took from the program or what you plan to do with your $10,000 investment to reinvest back into your business. So we want to hear from you. I mean, you got to hear from us. So I know there's got to be a couple businesses out here that we want you to be spotlighted. Come on up. All right. I know each and every one of you have a great story to tell, so we want to hear them. If there was a cordless mic, we'd be walking around. So, we're just going to have you come up. All right, come on up.
All right. I'm making this up as I go, so it's not going to be the smoothest. Oh, wait, like this? Okay. All right. Well, it's great to see everyone. I missed you guys. It's like a high school reunion right now. And a high school reunion where we learned a lot, especially because this is my first time, along with my husband and our partner, to own a business. And you don't really know what questions to ask. So to come to a place that is brought, come to a program that has been designed to, one, teach you about, business planning and then business finance and then marketing, and you get $10,000. It's awesome. So thank you to the mayor whose brainchild this is. Thank you to Econ and Biz Dev of Long Beach for executing it so perfectly. Even the food was amazing. So we're all well fed by the time it's time to learn and do the workshops. And thank you to all the businesses, because then I don't feel so alone. And people who are also going through the same things I'm going through is good to see, especially when times are tough. So thank you.
All right, I know there's some more stories out here. Come on. Firm hands. I know you got a story to tell. We even got some commissioners here that are actually entrepreneurs themselves, so I may even call one of them, like, maybe Kevin, to come up and talk about his story. All right, come on, John.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jonathan Weir, the owner of Firm Hands with my wife. With this program right here, it says this in itself, level up. We was at home thinking about how can we level our business up? How can we help people know about us? How can we help create more jobs? So with this level up program, we're going to take this money and we're going to hire more people, more staff, and we're just going to level up because we have more opportunity now to market. And we are also trying to get more contracts. And we know the Olympics are around the way. We have more athletic teams around the way. And everybody got a body, so they're sore. They need firm hands. They got to recover. And so this is a great opportunity to help everybody to recover so we all can level up together. And the best thing about this right here, like they keep on saying, we need to spread the word. Because before we was in part of this program, I wasn't a part of the Chamber of Commerce. I didn't know all the resources Long Beach have. I hear like Long Beach loves small businesses. And I'm like, where they at? But since I joined the program and we did the work. And the work wasn't easy, but the work wasn't hard because we was hungry, we wanted to be fed. And y'all did just that. Y'all fed us the right information we needed. And hopefully we expand real soon because we was doing the math and it makes sense and we just want to help out. So thank you very much, and have a good night.
I want to thank everybody for coming, but I really am happy about this program because I've been in the city of Long Beach for 12 years. And it's the first time I really seen the city step out and really see us as small business owners and step out and really help us. So I want to really clap you guys on the back, the Biz Care, because you guys step up. Even if I call, email, you call me right back. So I know that you guys are really doing what you're supposed to do. But this is really make me feel good to say I'm from Long Beach. And it helps me with my business too because I own a beauty salon. So it helps me shift my business to the healthcare where I'm offering medical wigs for cancer patients and things like that I would have never thought about if I didn't get this grant. So it definitely opened me up to make a good amount of money in my business too. Because of course we want to make money off the money. It's not just about getting the money. We're supposed to see it and make it work for us. So I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to see us, recognize us, and know that we're here because we are here and we do stand for Long Beach. We here. The Olympics is coming. We want them to see us too. So I just want to thank you guys for doing everything. Rex, Julio, everybody, Connie, Courtney, all you guys, even helping me get employees. You guys are really letting people know. I talk about Long Beach so hard that everybody want to come here and open a business and live here. I talk about it like Long Beach is me, because of what y'all did for me. So I want to thank you guys for doing all that. I appreciate it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Brianna Hari. I'm the owner of the Music Academy. We are a preschool here in Long Beach, and so this experience has been extremely phenomenal. I will say, just learning about all of the resources that are at our fingertips, and really to truly have Long Beach be a partner with us, and to really show that they deeply care about us. I do have friends and family who are in other cities outside of Long Beach, and I tell them about the wonderful things that are happening here and how they're supporting us. And so it has been a wonderful experience. And like they said, it feels like high school graduation. It's been wonderful to really connect with other business owners, and also just how we can collaborate as well. One of the things that, I'm really passionate about children, and really providing quality childcare to children who come from low-income families or low-income communities. So we depend heavily on government subsidy, and sometimes we don't really feel like we have a voice because we can't get to the senators or we can't get to the congressmen. And so even that, we were invited to speak with Congressman Robert Garcia, and that was because of the Long Beach Chamber of Commerce. And I don't think we would have had that opportunity had we not been connected and given the resources and the platform to really talk to him about some of the difficulties that we see in our business. So to be able to do that, and then be able to go beyond that, and him saying, hey, I want to connect with you outside of this meeting and this platform, I really feel like Long Beach is going to help transform a lot of small businesses. So this $10,000 is actually going to us, our playground. We are redoing our playground. We have one of the biggest natural playgrounds in the city of Long Beach. Is 10,000 square feet. And so we are going to be renovating it, and I'm super excited to see what comes of it. So thank you.
Now, if these stories are not pulling at your heartstrings, I don't know what will, but I want to invite our commissioner up, Kevin Ortaker, who's also an entrepreneur and a business person, and is growing a company pretty fast.
Well, it's sure nice to be here. And I think, while I didn't have the pleasure of being in this specific program, the stories that we've heard today certainly resonate. As a business owner, I'm 9 years into building an aerospace company built here in Long Beach, based at the airport. The most impactful experiences that I've had while building this company aren't on the technology or going and raising capital or flying the world's first hybrid electric airplanes. It's actually about the people. And this, you could see it in the eyes. They're sparkling because of the people, because of the support, because of the feeling that you're not lonely in building your dream, and the fact that you now feel like you're in a position where you can start to pay it back, where you know where the resources are. You know the phone number for that person, that other business owner who maybe didn't yet participate in this program, but hey, I got somebody you can call. That kind of a connection, that kind of a community feeds back upon itself and reinforces and builds momentum, not just for the business, not just for the individuals, but for the whole community. And that's really what I've seen here while growing my company and living in and raising a family here in Long Beach. Is the strength of that community is phenomenal and outstanding, and clearly super exciting to be a part of. So thank you very much.
And we have one more person. So Vivian Shimoyama is our Economic Development Commission chair, but she's also an entrepreneur. She's also a small business owner, and she happens to now be the CEO of the Long Beach Accelerator. So Vivian, come and share some stories that throughout your journey.
Thanks, Bo. And I want to congratulate all of you who have graduated from the Level Up program. I also want to thank Bo, Julian and his team. Connie is here, and because we've worked with them from the very beginning when all the applications came in, and we were looking at so many businesses that wanted to be a part of the program. So congratulations to all of you, not only for being selected, but also from graduating from the program. A couple of things I wanted to share with you too is I want to acknowledge our commissioners that are here with the Economic Development Commission. Hyro's there, Kevin Nordiker, as you heard from him, is You know, we are here to make sure that our economy thrives. And the way that we do that is through growing our businesses, and especially small businesses. And as the mayor said, is the way that we do that is really working on programs like the Economic Development Department has, but not only that, is linking you up with all the different resources, whether it be workforce development, whether it be public works, or whether it be economic development, just the ways that you can get through those hurdles of working and growing your business. I think the other thing too is, as Bo had said to you, is that, you know, we all go through doing different things around the way. And many of you not only work in your business, but you're leaders in our community. We want to commend you for that because, you know, our communities, especially across the nation, and especially in Long Beach, we need leaders to stand up and to be a part of the fabric of this community. I've always said small businesses drive our communities. And so the ways that you can do that is, you know, make sure you get involved in some of the community activities. You know, sit on a commission, such as many of us are doing. Find a way to be able to make sure that as you're building your teams, that you get them involved in the city of Long Beach. You know, this is a great city to live in. It's also a great city to work in, and it's a great city to be able to know that you have an impact on the community. You know, as we go through the years ahead, you're going to see that we'll spotlight your businesses, but it's because we know a lot about your businesses. You're willing to level up your business, and not only are you willing to level up your business, but you are willing to hire new people. You're willing to contribute to our tax base in the city. And then the other piece of it too is many of you know the Olympics are coming up. And I'm not sure if the mayor mentioned to you, but you know, we have a whole team of people. I'm heading up some of the areas of the Olympics for small business. So if any of you are interested in what are we going to do around the Olympics and small business, please come and talk with me. But congratulations to each and every one of you. You know, take this graduation as a way for you to be able to come to each one of us and say, you know, how can I take it to the next step? Congratulations.
All right, so this concludes our program, but I just want to thank each and every one of you again for your investment in our city. And just want to leave you with one quote is, and I actually live by this quote myself, is find something that you love and scale it up, level it up, and you're doing it right now. So thank you.
All right, we'll wrap it up really quickly here. I have one more thing to do here, and so I'm going to take you back a few months ago now. You might recall that you were part of the orientation, right, as being selected as part of the Level Up Small Business Boot Camp. So part of that orientation, you might remember that you went all throughout our resource tables, right, with all the partners that you see here with you guys today celebrating. So there was you had to go around, you had a little stamp that people were to then, basically like certify that you dropped by. And after, for those that visited all the resource tables and met all the partners, there was the BizCare team did a raffle for you guys. And the raffle is a money tree, which is over there. I wonder if we could bring it over. Courtney, it's right over there sitting next to Brad. SBDC has been watching it very carefully for everybody. So the winner of the money tree is, let me see here. It's already been drawn. This is all for drama and just excitement here. Virtual thing, drum roll. The winner is Lash Brow and Beyond. You won the money tree. Congratulations. Maybe we can help her. We can help you carry it back even, but look at that. All right, so with that being said, thank you, everybody. Please feel free to hang out, talk to each other, make those connections, right? This is your cohort. You guys are going to know each other, and beyond. Do not let go of each other. You guys are your best assets with that knowledge you've won. I'll throw back some music and then hang out, and we'll wander around and have a good time. Thank you again, and feel free to reach out to anybody. Thank you.